My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, 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 Reese's Puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. 1, 2.
My mic was muted once again. I keep forgetting to do that. That is something that drives me nuts. I did an entire stream the other day with my buddy Lynn here, and I forgot to unmute my mic. That happens. So, let me start over. Hello everybody, I just wanted to update everybody on everything that's going on. I've actually got some really cool things happening. The new branding is up. Mr. Lars, if you please. Nice to see you guys. So let me know what you think about the branding. It's kind of neat. Put a lot of work into it and put a lot of thought into how it's going to be marketed and things like that. We have been approved as a Giphy brand. So very shortly, very soon, you should on your phones, text message, Instagram, Facebook, everything else, when you enter a GIF, you can actually search for Mr. Lars and pull up the logo that says, I love Mr. Lars. And that logo right there over to my right, your left, I don't know. Mirrored webcam images. That's how it goes. So, I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day because I am. I'm having an absolutely stupendous day. There's been a bunch of bad things that happened. I had a lot of people put pressure on me, but I don't let that get me down. I just rise up, look at that problem straight in its eyes, and I handle it. Just like I rise up and look at that problem straight in my eyes for a lot of other different things. And they try to control me. They try to put me down. They try to do things like that. And that in itself, my friends, man, you can't run from your problems. You got to face them. And if you face them and then you experience them and you're in front of them and you don't hide from them like, oh, I don't want to be around smoking. I don't want to be around alcohol. I don't want to be around that. You know, that in a form is it trying to control you and you letting it control you. That's not a great thing. So face them and control them. At least that's what's worked for me. I can't say that for everybody. I can say that that's worked for me, is that, you know, that tenacity that I have to face those things. So anyway, let's move on. Let me know about the branding, all that kind of good stuff. I've got that new partnership coming up and I cannot wait till it happens because we might get a few more logos around here and some sponsorship. And also, we might actually see some really cool products being available to the public. I mean, one of the sections is almost like Star Trek technology, and I absolutely love the idea behind it. So let's get to what we've been talking about for a bit here. I present to you, my friends, the RayBan stories. Right now they are in the case. This is a charging case, and it is a very nice case. This is a RayBan case. And you open it up here. I got myself the stories Wayfarer style. Okay, So in this case, there's a little metal contact here. I was hoping that the case would be QI, but it's not. So it's really weird. So if like this gets jostled around, it won't charge. But right here, there's like just a little metal thing that it sticks to magnet, and that's what charges the glasses. Now I've found, just because, I mean, I did an unboxing, but I had my mic off the whole time, so I had to get rid of that video. So sorry guys. But I have found by using them, usually through using them myself, they only last like 2 or 3 hours. I wish that they had more battery life, and if they come out with a second generation that has a better battery life, then I would be very, very pleased. Because for me, it's extremely useful. Right? I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm working on different things, and then I have my cell phone propped up over here. And for me to use my cell phone, I have to, do the fingerprint on the screen. And I also did my unboxing for the Pixel 6. So if anybody has questions about the Pixel 6, then I'll do another video on that, and I'll cover some of the features. And it's actually got some really cool stuff. But right now we're talking about the RayBan stories. So for me using my computer, and I get text messages, Alexa alerts, and everything else, all that kind of good stuff, all this information coming at me all day long, and some of the fundraisers that I'm involved in, for me it's really kind of difficult sometimes to work and also get all those messages. And then sometimes I have to take a break, and then it would take me forever to check the messages, voicemails, and communications and stuff. But with the RayBan stories, I can just say, I can use the voice assistant on my phone and tell it to read me all my messages and text messages and respond to each one of them through the glasses. Now the glasses have the Facebook AI inside of them, but the Pixel 6 has the Google AI inside of it, and it's actually on a chip. So it doesn't have to reach out to the cloud and, every time you speak to be able to translate what you speak or like transcribe what you speak. So it works out very well with the glasses to be able to read text messages and stuff. But like the point is that I receive so much in a day that the battery goes out. Now the other thing is that I've found it is interesting for taking notes to myself. Like I'll tell it to take a video kind of thing, and then like just talk to myself, and it does 30 seconds at a time, and only 30 seconds at a time. And like inside there, that's where the captures are. And I've got it set to auto download, and it basically stores them in the glasses until you download them, unless you turn the auto download on. So it is a pretty great thing. See, I've got more notifications. I've got more notifications everywhere else. So there's always tons of things going on in my life, but these glasses make it to where I can still focus on work and still be doing work and have the messages and notifications read to me in my ears through the headphones inside of them. Now, I will say that the volume is a little bit weedy. I wish the volume would go higher. I try, to control the volume on these glasses, you just swipe forward on this side. And right now I have a phone call coming in. I don't know if my glasses are connected, but let me make sure that they are. So they're booting right now. I don't actually have them on, and I'm hoping they boot in time to answer this call so I can show you. It probably won't be in time. Hello? Let me actually call this person back so you can see. Calling them back. Just wish the volume was a little bit higher. Hello? Yes, this is. Yeah. So how's it going? Okay. Understood. Can you hear me very well right now? Okay, cool. Well, no, I'm on the phone with you, and I finally my RayBan stories came in early, my smart glasses, and because I've never been to an eye doctor in my entire life, and I recently went to an eye doctor, and yeah, my left eye wasn't that great in the very beginning before I went into my coma, but it's even worse now. And that's what the doctor said, is that, hey, it probably didn't help. So I finally got my eyes taken care of, looked at, and I ordered the RayBan Stories, which are smart glasses. And I got the whole transition lens and all that stuff. And what I mean by smart glasses is that it has a camera on the inside, and it also has Bluetooth headphones and volume control and call control for my phone. So I'm talking to you right now through my glasses. No, not really, but because of where I live, they gave me a small discount. Because I'm friends with lens crafters, they gave me another discount. And because I went to the optometrist that's connected to lens crafters, they gave me another discount. And because it was my first purchase outright with lenses, they gave me a huge discount. So roughly the frames themselves cost about $299 plus tax. The lenses that I have were like a lot because I wanted to get an all-around durable pair, but I ended up only paying about like $400 for everything. So I got like 40% discount, 25% discount, and a 15% discount stacked on top of it. So once I saw those discounts, I was like, well, it's worth the investment, especially if I'm going to using them all the time. Well, I mean, the biggest thing is that I like the connectivity, and just like I was explaining to my stream audience a minute ago, was that I can continue work and use the voice assistant to read me my notifications, text messages, and things like that, and still focus on work without stopping and going to read text messages and things. So it is like a very fluid thing for life, and it helps like move things along. So that's pretty cool. But the most amazing part to me is that I think my vision has been bad for a very long time, and from the minute that I put these things on, I was able to read things from far away, and everything was so clear. It was like, switching from an old school TV at 720p to a brand new TV at 1080p, high definition, 120 hertz. It was like crazy to see the world and how clear it was. I looked down at my shirt and I saw stuff all over my shirt and on my shorts, and I was like, whoa, I'm not a dirty person, but like this bothers me. And before, I couldn't actually see that. So it kind of changed my opinion when I see other people, when you think about it. Mm-hmm. The other problem I was having with my right hand the way it is, I really hate being on speakerphone, and I also hate holding my phone up to my head because my fingers don't work really that well. And when I hold my phone up to my head, because I naturally use it on my right side, right, the circulation gets worse, and then my fingers get tighter, and that kind of affects everything. So I generally will put everything on speakerphone just so I don't have to do that, and it's more comfortable to talk, so I can do things while I'm doing it. But this is a much better solution to the whole hands-free thing.
Yeah, I'm not begrudging you, and actually, you should be able to write those off. You were buying them like $65 or $70
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to plain glasses without the technology.
I really didn't think about the write-off implications for business. Wow.
I think about that all the time.
Well, that's why I have you around. True. So is it safe for me to go ahead and continue work on your computer now? I'm going to check the registry and a few other things to see why it is having an issue uninstalling, reinstalling QuickBooks. Yes, sir. I can log in and look at it with you right now. via log me in. I haven't gotten everything switched out because there's multiple pieces, but that's what I was intending on doing today, because there's a certain way I've got to do it if it's remote instead of me being there physically. If I was being there physically, I could run a couple commands and just rip it out. But like if I do that, then I don't have access to it anymore remotely to be able to switch piece by piece.
You're not talking about taking the computer for hours, right?
No. I need to just restart and do a few other things. Can you open that SFC that I had running? Just go ahead and click yes. Yeah, no, you're not able to install the updates because it requires an uninstall, reinstall. I did fix a few things in the registry the other day, but yeah, 1603. Exact one that you sent me in the screenshot. To me, it is good old 1603. 1603 in QuickBooks world means, hey, we had an error, we don't know what to do about it, and if you search this error, nobody else knows what to do about it because it means 35 billion different things.
All right. I got stuff to do on it, but I can certainly wait. So, by the way, when you get email or text, question, or what have you, one of the things that I adopted a long time ago is I generally respond like AKA or children.
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to get you swapped over away from the Gmail because I was just using that temporarily during transmission, and the Gmail's not as great as everybody makes it out to be. Like, I really do prefer Outlook and all the notifications that I get there because it's just faster, better, more efficient, and everything else. I know people have different opinions about it, but that's just how I work. So do the one lion, one pride, and that's where I need to start shifting all of my communications to. And I'm going to create a few other things, like for Achilles that we discussed. I discussed some of that with George as well, and also the product thing with George, and I'm very, very excited about that. And I don't really want to get into a lot of that right now, but he said he's going to talk to you, and then I guess we'll circle back after that.
Even genius marketing wise.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these guys betwixt you and I that come up one trail of large companies like he did with Mars and his company, think that because they become a bucket stuff with his corporation, then all of a sudden they're good businessmen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's great at marketing, but some of the other things he hasn't had as much experience in. That's what. But he tells you conceptually what he's trying to do, etc. It's all very scary.
Yes.
You just need to get paid up.
No, I get that. And I'm not asking for very much because it kind of interweaves with a lot of the streams and a lot of the fundraiser donations and things that I'm already doing. So it will be easy to integrate it, and then I can use my Giphy accounts and stuff to try to put some of their stuff out there and get hashtags following, logos, all that kind of good stuff. So as far as growing organically with marketing, I can definitely help with that. It's not that difficult. I don't necessarily like people, but I really do love metrics, machines, and analytics. And those all are the digital version of people. They're representation within this machines, and I know how to work with that.
What are you going to do, Johnny? Did you work for sure?
When is she gonna have time to talk and get on the phone with me? Because it really needs to be a conversation like that, like an actual talking conversation for me to verify a lot of information.
You've got to announce your availability and say, Johnny, Wednesday she goes out to the office.
Mm-hmm.
Every other day she's largely out of the house. And I think it's just a matter of you giving her a heads
Okay. When should I ask her for her availability? Let's say Monday afternoon after she has her schedule for the week, correct?
There's always something going on in the world. Send me an email. So, hey, you're available.
Okay. I will send the email Monday afternoon to let you know my scheduled calendar availability because this weekend I'm pretty booked up. So, give me 1 second. Alexa, set reminder for Monday afternoon. Availability sent to Bob and Joni.
What time Monday afternoon should I remind you?
3 o'clock.
Okay, I'll remind you Monday at 3 p.m.
Okay, that's taken care of. Alrighty, well, I'll get to work on this and I will message you or call you back after I'm done.
Okay, I'll stay off it. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. And that is how you hang up the glasses. So you all got to experience a live phone call on the RayBan stories. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a small video and a picture, and then I will post that later as well on my Instagram so you can see it. Hey, Facebook, take a picture. Hey, Facebook, take a picture. Hey, Facebook, take a picture. So I'll put one of those few pictures on my Facebook and my Instagram so you can see those. And then I'm about to record a video really quickly, a video within a video. We're streaming Inception now. So that's kind of crazy. All right. Hey, Facebook, take a video. Hello, hello, hello. This is Mr. Lars coming at you, if you please. I wanted to pop out and say to everyone, stay focused, stay positive. This is a reminder coming to you from the RayBan stories. Streamception. Have a good day. And to end the video, if it's less than 30 seconds, you have to press that button, which is kind of annoying because my right hand doesn't work that much. I wish I had the controls on the left side. I would be much better with them, but I mean, the world is not designed for me or any of us. It's designed for whatever is there. I'm trying to improve the user experience, but hey, maybe more can come later. But I am absolutely in love with these glasses. The fact that I can see everything clearly, the fact that I can do a lot of different things, it is absolutely wonderful. I couldn't have made a better purchase in my life. So, if you're interested in the RayBan stories, Mr. Lars says, I highly recommend. Mr. Lars says RayBan stories are great. So that's my review on these little guys. And I believe that I have some work to do now, guys. And I would love to be able to carry you with me and show you the work that I'm doing. But that is not possible because of confidentiality. I just had the conversation with them on the phone, but I made sure that I didn't release any information. I think that that's something that people need to do more these days. Think before they speak, think before they type. I myself am guilty of it as well. I made a comment just the other day. I used the word tell someone to do something instead of ask someone to do something. And when somebody snapped back at me about saying tell somebody to do something, I decided that I was going to get snippy for a second. But then I held myself back and I said, hey, whoa, wait. This is actually my bad. I told them to tell somebody to do something instead of asking them politely. And that's the key thing that I've been trying to think of here lately, is that you gotta make sure that you're being respectful of everybody around you. And it's hard. But also at the same time, when you see somebody doing that, think they could possibly be making a mistake. Just like when I got my clear vision, I saw all of the dust and dirt and everything. Well, not dust and dirt, but it was just normal stuff that you collect throughout the day, especially being in a wheelchair and my condition and everything else. You know, you look at somebody and you're like, wow, they're dirty, they don't take care of themselves. But you know what? There's a chance that their eyes might be bad and they might not be able to see it, like in my case. But I feel so wonderful now because I'm nice and clean and no lint. I had lint all over me. and I have no idea where it came from, but I cleaned it, and that day I came home and I cleaned my washer and dryer because I was like, I can't stand this lint. But I couldn't actually see it before, so that's where it's at. Everybody out there in Twitch land, you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. Stay focused, stay positive. This is Mr. Lars, and I'm out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's